two teams, a great atmosphere. It's time for football. We're glad you could join us for our first broadcast of the year. Today's matchup looks like it'll be a great battle between two very evenly matched teams as the Seahawks match up against the Broncos. Both teams have taken the field, and the season is about ready to get started. McManus in to kick this one off.
The Broncos will be kicking off to start the game. Number 29 back deep to return.
This one is handled by Lockett. The offense just about ready to go as they take the field for their first possession. The Broncos come out in a nickel package. Wilson sends a man in motion. Blitz is coming with the pass. And it's complete. And he goes out at the 34-yard line. Ball on their own 34.
On the play.
Let us dictate. Hey, let's go one deep. No, one. Be the hammer, not the nail.
The Broncos come out in a nickel package. Drops back, gets rid of it. Jones is there for the tackle at the 42-yard line. First and 10.
Lucky. Yeah, you see me. So we gonna take it.
The backs are lined up in an I. Hands it off. Setting up play action with the pass, and it's complete. And they beat the blitz on a good throw by Wilson.
They knew the defense was coming on a blitz, and when the pressure doesn't get to the quarterback quickly enough, somebody's going to be open downfield. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Daniels goes in motion, tosses it right. Stewart comes up to make the play at the 48. Ball right around midfield.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
What's the hard count?
Number 20, the deep back. Hand off to the tailback. Stewart is there for the tackle at the 42. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Will.
Number 20, the lone back. Hand it off. Jones is there on the stop. The Seahawks are handling the defense right now. They haven't even had a third down in this drive. Number 20 lines up behind his fullback in the I. Wilson with a man in motion. They give it to the halfback. Simmons is there for the tackle. Second and 8.
Under 10. Defense, get ready.
Davis comes up to make the play at the 31. On third down, they need to get it to the 26 to convert. They'll go from the I formation. With the throw, drops the interception. Lockett was the intended receiver on that play.
The intended receiver on the play.
Sebastian Janikowski will put them in the lead if he makes this. It had the distance, but it sailed right. After the missed field goal, they'll set up shop at the 38-yard line. The Seahawks come out in a 4-3. Gets the call. Number 29 with the tackle at the 48. Ball at about midfield.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. Number 82 comes in motion. He tucks it away. Number 30 is there for the tackle at the 48-yard line. Ball on the 48-yard line. The Seahawks with a four-man front. Hand it off. They'll go with a play fake. Throwing. And he steps out of bounds at the 41. Pass play here on first down. With the throw, and this pass is completed. Sanders makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
Gets rid of it. Jumps, and he has it. Thomas bails his quarterback out by making a spectacular catch.
Yep, that was an unbelievable catch. That took the ability to block out the entire field and focus on bringing them in.
Freeman, the lone setback, dropping back the pass on first down. Gets the pass off, jumps and makes the catch. They throw it and pick up a second consecutive first down.
Well, when you start to establish something, you want to keep it going until the defense finds a way to stop you.
watch that screen.
Looking for the goal line. Nice play fake. Throws to the end zone. So he catches it, but his feet came down out of bounds.
Looked like they'd get 6 on that pass.
Let's run, man. So we gonna take it. Don't make a play. Hold the look.
Can he get there? Great fake. Floats one into the end zone. Touchdown, Denver.
And here's what happened. The one thing that makes this play work is a fake to the back. And then with that, it gets a receiver that half step he needs to make the catch.
The point after is good.
Hey, as an offensive coach in this league, you always make an adjustment. And hopefully you can get the defense on its heels and get it in there for the touchdown. Good job by these guys.
McManus comes in to kick off.
Denver is lined up for the kickoff. Number 29.
He got all of that one. This one is fielded by number 29.
They don't want to fall out of contention early, so they'll be looking to put together some kind of scoring drive on this possession.
Danny. Clear. You gotta have it, D. Bring it up. Play football.
Throwing. And he'll take it out of bounds at the 30.
You know, you hear coaches talk about presence of mind and knowing where you are in the field, and this is where you see that talk come into play.
Nickelback in this time. Drops back. Gets rid of it. Jumping and has it. Roby comes up to make the play at the 45. 1st and 10.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Get some slack going. Nothing.
Denver comes out in their nickel package. Gets the pass off. Hits his tight end who's wide open. They'll spot this one at the 49-yard line. That's 3 tackles so far for him today. Ball on the 49-yard line.
They ain't got nothing.
Keep the throttle down.
Wilson using split backs. Number 81 moves in motion. Takes off. He doesn't want to take the big hit.
From the start.
They'll pass on 1st down. Deep throw. Nice adjustment. Slips the tackle. Touchdown, Seattle.
I'll tell you, this is nice work by both the quarterback and the receiver in this play. Watch it here. He reads the coverage, looks for the best option, and then throws it to him.
The point after is good.
The offense kept taking and taking. The defense kept giving and giving until they finally got the touchdown.
Janikowski is just about ready to kick this one away.
Lined up for the kickoff. Lindsey back to return.
Not a good kick, and it'll cost him.
Penalties and takeaways can really kill a team. Usually the team with the fewest mistakes out there will win the game.
Tosses it right. Number 30 is there on the stop at the 41-yard line.
Hey, watch the screen. Let's go, boys.
The Seahawks with a 4-man front.
Here we go, baby.
Drops back. Under pressure with the pass. He hits his receiver. Johnny has such a quick release, and the ball is out before anybody knows what's happening.
That makes it hard for him to be sacked, and it gives the defenders less time to react.
The backs are lined up in an eye. Sanders moves in motion.
Here we come.
Hand it off. Number 51 is there for the tackle at the 41. 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Closing in, gets the pass off. The pass falls incomplete.
That's a way to make him come up with nothing but air.
Jefferson with the coverage.
Hey, stretch. Play football. Hey, watch that screen. Let's turn it up, D. Yeah, cut. Watch the snap down.
With the pass, he finds his man.
Now that's a quick release. The quarterback decided where he wanted to go with it, and boom, it was in the receiver's hand.
The Seahawks come out in a 4-3. Throws it. Almost intercepted. Griffin had the coverage on the play.
The intended receiver on the play.
What screen? Do something.
Freeman, the deep back.
Come on.
They give it to the halfback. Number 29 comes up to make the play at the 16.
Nothing. They don't get nothing. From the start. Hey, watch the ball.
Tosses it left. Thorpe stops him for negative yardage. At the end of the first quarter, it's knotted up. Denver 7, Seattle 7. And we're ready to start the second quarter. Ninth play of this drive. They're threatening inside the 20. They'll go from the I formation. Number 80 moves in motion.
Let's go. Be filthy.
With the pass, with the adjustment. Number 29 is there for the tackle at the 5-yard line. 5 yards away from the end zone.
No more, fellas. Hey, let's go one deep.
Freeman is the deep back, looking upfield. Fakes the handoff, fires to the end zone. Oh, man, he had it in the end zone but dropped it.
That's the second worst thing that can happen to a defender, to drop one like that. The absolute worst thing is to have your man beat you for 6.
With the throw, and it's caught. Number 82 can't get anything more after making the catch. They're just a yard away now.
Stop. They ain't got nothing. Hard count, fellas. Not one set. Showtime, baby. Bring it on.
Goes to the end zone, nearly intercepted. He's lucky he hasn't been intercepted on this drive.
Yeah, but luck eventually runs out. If you're throwing the ball right at defenders like he's been doing, they're bound to come up with one.
Here we go. This will take the lead. McManus caps off the long drive by punching a short one through.
And some people may say, this is an easy field goal. But let me tell you, after everything we've seen, there are no easy ones.
Denver is lined up for the kickoff. Number 16 back deep to return.
And he got all of that one, a great kick. This one is taken by Lockett. The offense with a lot of success through the air on the last drive as they move downfield for the touchdown.
1st and 10.
The Broncos come out in a nickel package. Going to the right. Miller comes up to make the play at the 26. Ball on their own 26.
It's on. Do something.
Number 20, the lone setback, throws this one away. He didn't want to risk an interception and decides to throw it away.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Play football. Play hard and fast, baby.
Number 22, the lone back.
Will.
The veteran slips in there and gets the sack.
Hey, you still got to give him a lot of respect. His moves haven't diminished that much, and he still makes impact plays.
Now here's the punt unit as the defense forces a 3-and-out. They'll down this one at the 27.
The team with the most discipline is the team that doesn't commit stupid penalties, and they're the team that usually executes better.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. Tosses it left. He lost it. The Seahawks pick up the fumble, and that's a very rare sight to see him fumble.
I don't recall seeing the ball pop out of his hands too often. When you get a lot of carries, percentages eventually play against you.
I thought he was down and then the ball popped loose, but it's difficult to tell from this angle.
And mostly the official is seeing what we're seeing. So it's inconclusive. The call will stand, since he needs to be 100% sure to overturn a call.
The player was down before the fumble occurred.
So the coach looks a lot smarter after getting the play reversed in his team's favor.
It didn't hurt that the official had some great replays to look at, and they made it easy to overrule.
With the throw, the pass falls incomplete. He barely got that one off.
Yeah, it wasn't a sack, but what it did was make the quarterback adjust his throw, and it messed up his rhythm.
The Seahawks come out in a nickel package. Throwing. He hits his receiver.
The pass was fired in there so hard, I think he left smoke in the ball.
They soft, man. I can do it, baby. We're talking about brilliant. Let's go.
The Seahawks with a 4-man front. Hand it off to the back. Griffin is there for the tackle at the 43. Ball on their own 43.
Let's go now. Let's go, D. Let's go. Come on.
Number 4 scans the defense from the gun. They give it to the halfback. Number 54 is there on the stop at the 46-yard line. 2nd and 15 here after the penalty backs them up. The Seahawks come out in a nickel package.
They don't get nothing.
Gets rid of it. Thorpe is there for the tackle at the 50-yard line. Ball on the 50-yard line. The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. Hand it off. Reed is there on the stop at the 47-yard line. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Let's go.
The Seahawks come out in a 4-3.
Let's go, boys.
Hand it off to the back. Running with a lot of room in front. Thorpe is there for the tackle at the 31. Ball on the 31-yard line.
31-yard line.
Watch the play. Ain't no play.
Number 4 sends a man in motion.
Here we go, baby. We coming.
On the call, Griffin is there on the stop at the 28. And this is the 8th play of this drive.
2nd and 7. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Come on.
They give it to the halfback. Clark pulls him down at the 28-yard line. On 3rd down now, they have to get it to the 21-yard line to pick up a first.
Don't stop that motor.
The Seahawks come out in a dime package. Gets rid of it. They'll spot this one at the 8. He makes his 5th stop of the game on that play. It's 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Hey, watch the ball.
They kicked the field goal the last time they were in the red zone. Firing a ball into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
This is a good play by the offense in the red zone. The wide receiver is going to break away right here and come up with a catch and the touchdown.
The point after is good. The offense in complete sync that time, successfully driving it down the field and into the end zone.
Anytime you get that kind of effort, it puts a surge through your whole team. The defense wants to come out onto the field and do their job quickly, so their offense can get back onto the field.
Number 16 back deep to return.
This one is fielded by number 29. They forced a 3-and-out on the last series. Ball on their own 25.
5-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's turn it up, D.
Brown moves in motion. Hand off to the tailback. Number 55 is there on the stop at the 30-yard line. Ball on their own 30.
Let's go. I can do it, baby. All right, let's go. Yeah, you see me.
Denver comes out in their nickel package. Hand it off to the back. Roby is there for the tackle at the 37. Ball on their own 37.
Let's do our thing. It's on. Hey, let's go.
Carson lines up behind his fullback in the eye. With the throw, incomplete. The short pass falling to the turf, and it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. They soft, man.
Denver comes out in their nickel package. Number 81, the man in motion. They're coming with the blitz. He has some room. Goes to the ground. 3rd and 5.
Here it comes.
Wilson with split backs. Dropping back. Launches this one to the left. Caught out of bounds.
You know, as a receiver, you have to be aware of so many things. Where the first down marker is, where the defenders are, and where the sideline is as you stretch out to make that catch.
Lockett was his intended target. Fair catch. Ball on their own 20.
We coming to wreck. Get some slack going. It's showtime, baby. No more, fellas. Over swing right.
Pressure coming. Steps up into the pocket.
And here's the thing. Yeah, the defense gets into the backfield, but you got to be able to move your feet, avoid the rush, to give yourself a little more time. He just didn't do it.
Now they're looking at 2nd and long after the sack.
Be careful. Let's go, let's go. Solo.
The Seahawks come out in a nickel package. Number 4 with a man in motion. Throwing. Ooh, nearly picked off. Number 54 had his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. Wasn't even seen. And that's a break for the offense.
Number 4, looking to pass, lines up with 5 wide receivers. Griffin comes up to make the play at the 12.
On the play.
King is ready to punt this one away. Lockett sets up, waiting for the punt. He's waving for the fair catch.
This is where you want to respond quickly, or this could turn into a battle for field position.
2-minute warning coming up. The Broncos come out in a nickel package. A little misdirection.
If they can keep getting good runs like that in the second quarter, they'll be able to use play passes the entire second half, because the defense will just be thinking about stopping the run.
Hand it off. Stewart is there on the stop at the 43.
You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field, and it doesn't let them get the right personnel in there sometimes.
He doesn't want to take the big hit. This one is going to be on the offense.
I don't know what the heck that was all about. There wasn't any holding on that one.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Wilson with a man in motion. Throws it. Stewart is there for the tackle at the 49.
I like to hurry up here. It's a change of pace, and it's a way to get the defense uncomfortable.
Blitz is coming. Quick throw. Right on target to the wide receiver.
What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up, and it keeps the same defense on the field.
Here they come. He couldn't find a receiver, so he threw it where no one could get it. Ball on the 39-yard line.
39-yard line.
We're coming to wreck. Let's go. Be physical.
Wilson sends a man in motion. Dropping back. He's going to run it. Wilson dives ahead.
Here's a no-huddle. It's a good way to keep the defense off balance.
Stay at home. Here we come.
Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. Touchdown, Seattle.
I'll tell you, this is nice work by both the quarterback and the receiver in this play. Watch it here. He reads the coverage, looks for the best option, and then throws it to him.
The point after attempt is no good. Janikowski will be kicking off.
Seattle is lined up for the kickoff. Lindsey back deep to return.
So he can't keep the kick inbounds.
Penalties and takeaways are just as big a factor in some games as effective offense. The team that stays mistake-free usually wins the game.
McKenzie moves in motion.
So we're going to take it.
They'll pass on first down. Snap and throw. He finds his man. Quick decision-making on that pass for the first down.
They knew exactly who they wanted to go to in that situation. He made his read and got rid of it very quickly. If you ask me, he might have one of the quickest releases in the NFL today. When he makes his decision, boom, that ball is out of there. As a coach, you need to make sure that you establish your running game as a weapon that can hurt the other team.
Gain of 5 on the play.
Hey, let's go.
Freeman is the deep back. Sanders moves in motion. Hand it off. Johnson comes up to make the play at the 22-yard line. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Let's go now. What's the hard count?
With the pass, right on target to the wide receiver. The Broncos are having success on first and second down on this drive and haven't faced a third down situation yet. They got it into the end zone on their last red zone drive. Trying for the end zone before halftime. And the receiver can't stay inbounds, otherwise it would have been a touchdown.
I'll tell you, that one was close. He had to reach a little too far.
It appeared he did a great job of keeping his balance along the sidelines.
Yeah, and the only question is, did he step out? That's what I think they're looking for in the booth.
The ruling on the field stands. The result of the play was an incomplete pass.
Freeman lines up behind his fullback in the eye.
Here we go. It's showtime, baby. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Play football.
Looking for the goal line. They'll go with a play fake. With the throw, veteran is able to come down with a pass in the end zone.
This is what good, experienced receivers do. They excel when they're given the opportunity to make big plays.
McManus comes in for the extra point. The point after is good.
Scoring a touchdown not only puts points on the board, it sends a message to the other team that if you execute properly, they won't be able to stop you. And they say 90% of the game is half mental.
Squib kick. This one is fielded by number 29. The Seahawks don't have much time as they start their drive at the 30. The Broncos come out in a nickel package, going to the air on first down. Throws it. With the adjustment, he has it. The 40. Simmons is there on the stop at the 30-yard line.
He's got the kind of ability to turn just about any catch into a big play.
An outstanding play that time as they pick up 39 yards. A field goal here brings them within a touchdown. After the missed field goal, they're set to go on offense at the 37-yard line.
Don't stop that motor.
Number 4 goes to work with an empty backfield. Fires this one out quickly. Completed pass to the wide receiver. Thorpe is there for the tackle at the 44-yard line. At the end of 2, the score is 24-13. Broncos. Janikowski comes in to kick off.
Seattle is lined up for the kickoff. Jones
Good distance.
back deep to return.
This one is fielded by Lindsey. Denver already leading in this one. Sends their offensive unit back onto the field. Ball on their own 19.
1st and 10.
Freeman is the deep back. They'll pass on first down. Pressure with the pass right on target to the wide receiver. With that completion, he's now over 200 yards passing. Ball on their own 31.
31-yard line.
Watch your eyes. Let's go.
The Seahawks with a 4-man front.
Let's go now.
Hand it off to the back. Carson comes up to make the play at the 45-yard line. Ball on their own 45.
5-yard line.
Let's go. We like to pack the wolves. Let's go, D. Check it.
He gets the carry. Clark breaks the play up in the backfield. 2nd and long.
Let's go, boys.
Looking to run it here. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. And they'll face a long 3rd down here.
We turning it up.
Booker, the lone setback. With the throw. And he hits his target.
Coming through, baby. Watch your man. Watch him play. We gotta believe it. It's our game.
Gets the toss to the left. Number 29 is there on the stop at the 43-yard line. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Let's go, 1 deep. Run, Sam. Let's go. Let's go.
Number 30 is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 36-yard line. 3rd down. They have to get it to the 34-yard line for a first. And we can attribute this lead to their ability to convert on 3rd down. Gets the pass off, right on target to the wide receiver.
Don't make a play. Watch the snap down. All day, baby. Come on.
He tucks it away. Reed is there for the tackle. 2nd and 5.
On the play.
Don't stop that motor. From the start. Whip.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. Throws it. The wide receiver has it. Thorpe comes up to make the play at the 14-yard line. And this is the 11th play of this drive. They're inside the 15. Number 82, the motion man.
Let's go.
Gets the call. Clark is there on the stop at the 10. They need 10 for a score.
Everything you got. They soft, man. What screen?
The Seahawks come out in a 4-3. Hand it off to the back. Number 29 is there for the tackle at the 1 yard line. The call is holding, and that'll push them back.
That's what happens when your feet and your body get going in the wrong position.
And they're threatening again with the ball inside the 20. Blitz is coming, throwing. This one goes to the fullback on the right side. Not a whole lot on that one.
That's what bringing a blitz will do. It'll force you to make the throw before you want to. They're just lucky he didn't throw it to the other team.
Nothing over your head.
The Seahawks come out in a dime package. Throws it. Griffin is there on the stop at the 4.
11 on the play.
So this should be an easy 3.
Up for the field goal.
McManus sends it between the uprights for the second time.
What they want to do now is to realize they've established some things on offense and to improve upon them the next drive to get a TD rather than a field goal.
Denver is lined up for the kickoff. Number 16 back to return.
Nice distance. This one is fielded by number 29.
Been a rough start to this game, but they still have enough time to turn it around.
They line up in the I formation, dropping back to pass on first down. Gets rid of it. So, second down upcoming.
Number 20, the intended receiver on the play.
Hey, watch the boot. They ain't got nothing.
The Broncos come out in a nickel package. On the call, Stewart comes up to make the play.
Gain of 8 on the play.
Not today. Come on. Nowhere.
Number 20, the deep man, Wilson, with a man in motion. They go with the pass play on 3rd and short. Gets rid of it. He didn't want to risk an interception and decides to throw it away. Nothing happening on that drive, and they'll punt it away. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
1st and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Come on. Let's go.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. Hand it off to the fullback. Reed is there on the stop at the 23. 2nd and 7 coming up here.
Good shoot. Will. Don't stop that motor.
The Seahawks come out in a nickel package. Number 4 with a man in motion. Gets rid of it. Almost picked off. Sutton was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Coleman was there on the coverage.
3rd and 7. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Let's go.
The defense has had difficulty stopping them on 3rd down. He tucks it away. Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver.
That's the kind of mental error that drives coaches crazy. As a receiver, you got to be aware of where you are in the field and where you have to go to get the first down.
King comes into the game for the punt. Lockett back to return. Fair catch called for.
This team is going to have to focus a lot more than they did in the first half if they're going to come back.
Ball on their own 18.
What screen? I can do it, baby.
The blitz is on with the pass, and it's complete. Wilson completes the pass. Good pickup, about 7 yards.
On the play.
One left. Check it. Let's run, man.
Denver comes out in their nickel package. Under pressure.
He just plowed his way through that time to get the big sack.
3rd and 5 coming up.
They don't get nothing. What's the hard count? He coming in red. Keep moving.
Lockett moves in motion. Gets the pass off. Pass caught by the fullback. That powerful arm brings them a first down this time.
Not only did the quarterback show off his strong arm, but the receiver displayed some amazingly soft hands. A great throw with an even better catch is always an easy way to pick up first down.
The defense looking for the run, and the runner just about got back to the line of scrimmage.
There was no possibility of going up the middle and picking up anything.
The Broncos come out in a nickel package. Going the counter play. Miller is there on the stop at the 47. 3rd and 2 coming up here.
We turning it up. Hey, let's lock it up, D. Let's lock it up. All on us, y'all. Come on.
On the call, Simmons is there on the stop, but they allow them to pick up the first. Ball on the 50-yard line.
Go. Watch each other back.
Hand it off to the back. Stewart is there for the tackle. At the end of 3, the score is 27-13. Broncos.
The score is the Broncos 27, the Seahawks.
And we'll start the fourth quarter. And this is the 8th play of this drive.
Let's go now. Here we go. They ain't got nothing.
Denver comes out in their nickel package. Drops back with the throw. Incomplete pass. Obviously not what he was looking for. And this is the 9th play of this drive. The Broncos come out in a nickel package. They go with the pass play on 3rd and short. Gets rid of it. And this pass is completed.
This is a guy who comes to play, and he seems to make big catches when they really need him. This time they needed to convert on 3rd down, and he's there for the reception and the first down.
With the pass, and it's complete. Number 55 is there for the tackle at the 21-yard line.
This on. Check it. Be careful. Hey, let's go. Nothing.
Hands it off. Setting up play action. Throws it. Number 34 is there on the stop.
Watch a man. Watch screen. Get some slot going.
To carry it, number 55 is there for the tackle at the 3. It's 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Watch the hard count. Hold the look.
And the fans finally get to see their red zone offense. He'll keep it. He tried to scramble but couldn't find any running room.
That's one of those plays where it might have been better just to throw the ball away. The offense has been stepping it up on 3rd down all day.
It appears they've gotten someone for holding on the play. It's 4th and goal. Can he get there? Nice play fake. Makes the grab.
This is exactly how you execute the play pass. The quarterback does a great job of selling the run, and that freezes the defense long enough for his receiver to get open in the end zone for the score.
The point after attempt is no good.
Comprehend the guidelines. My chest out, chinchilla all relaxed on the sidelines. I'm so famous. Understand, New York City respect my game like Joe Namath, and I protect my name.
Sebastian Janikowski in to kick this one off.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Lindsay back to return.
So he can't keep the kick inbounds. Ball on their own 40.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
All right, here we go. Come on. Watch it play. They ain't got nothing.
Hand off to the tailback. Number 29 is there on the stop at the 46-yard line. Ball on their own 46. Number 4 from the shotgun. Drops back, closing in. Good pass rush that time, John. They brought everyone on the blitz, and he went down hard.
That's one of those cases where they had more rushers than you have blockers. When you get the blitz coming, you have to go to your hot receiver in that situation.
They give it to the halfback. The 40. The 30. Griffin comes up to make the play. Great blocking and some nice moves led to a big gain.
Yeah, they did a great job of sealing the end and allowing him to get around the corner and into the open field where he could use that speed and pick up some big yardage.
With a counterplay, number 54 is there on the stop at the 11-yard line. They need 11 yards to get it into the end zone.
Not today. Get it up.
The Seahawks with a 4-man front. Number 4 with a man in motion. Hand it off to the back. Number 54 comes up to make the play at the 12-yard line. So on 3rd down, they'll be looking for a play that will get them to the 10.
Watch the ball.
Only one man back. They give it to the halfback. Thorpe is there on the stop at the 7-yard line. It's 1st and goal at the 7.
Let's go. Go make the play.
The backs are lined up in an I. With the throw, touchdown, Broncos. Great catch for the touchdown.
Yeah, he's a veteran receiver, and he knows how to get open in the end zone.
McManus comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good. The Broncos now enjoy a 2-touchdown lead.
Denver is lined up for the kickoff. Number 29.
Booming
back
kick
to return.
downfield. This one is handled by Moore.
If they want a shot in this one, they got to put something together on this drive. There just isn't much time left.
They ain't got nothing. Play football.
Number 20, the deep back, Wilson, with a man in motion.
Watch your eyes.
They give it to the halfback. Davis is there on the stop at the 28-yard line.
4 on the play.
Here we go, baby. Stay at home.
Number 20, the lone back, drops back with the pass. Number 88 was the intended receiver on that play.
The intended receiver on the play.
The Broncos line up in the quarter defense. There he goes. He tried to pick up the yardage himself on that play.
The defense held their positions and didn't let them get very far.
Number 4 will come in now to punt it away. Jones into return. Past the goal line, no return here. So they have 1st and 10 here.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Good shoot.
Freeman lines up behind his fullback in the I. They'll pass on 1st down. Flags are down, and this one appears to be on the offense. Number 65. He's going to be flagged for holding on that play.
If the defensive guys get a good jump, sometimes the only thing you can do to protect a quarterback is grab hold of somebody's jersey.
With the throw, jumps, and he has it.
He's a tough guy, and he'll go for those passes wherever they are.
It's 2nd down and 3 to go.
Get it, son.
They'll go from the I formation.
It's on.
He hands it off. Number 30 is there for the tackle at the 37-yard line. 1st and 10.
All on us, y'all. Hey, watch the screen. There we go.
The Seahawks come out in a 4-3.
Go.
Hand off to the tailback. Number 54 is there on the stop at the 38-yard line. 2nd and 9 coming up here.
Danny.
The Seahawks come out in a nickel package. Gets the pass off, and the catch is made. Good throw there and a 1st down pickup.
That ball could have been shot out of a gun with the velocity it had on it.
Booker in the backfield. They give it to the halfback. Number 30 comes up to make the play at the 44. Ball on the 44-yard line.
No, stop that motor. Yeah, you see me. We're talking about brilliant.
The Seahawks with a 4-man front. Hand off to the tailback. Number 51 is there for the tackle at the 40. 2-minute warning coming up.
Defense, get ready. Nothing. They don't get nothing.
These 3rd downs haven't been much of an obstacle, and it's helped them to take the lead. And we've reached the 2-minute mark.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
What is that? It's that. Hey, put the plans roll.
Nice job so far on 3rd down for the offense, and we'll see if that continues here. This one is handed off. Griffin is there on the stop. The Seahawks call a timeout. They have 2 remaining. 8th play of this drive.
Let's go. Hey, let's go. Get it, son.
The Seahawks come out in a 4-3. Freeman takes it up the middle for a yard or 2. 9th play of this drive.
Let's go, boys. Under 10. Hold the look. Let's go.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. Hand off to the tailback. Number 30 comes up to make the play at the 22-yard line. And this is the 10th play of this drive.
It's on. Ain't no thing. Get it up.
The Seahawks with a 4-man front. Hand it off. Running with a lot of room in front. The 10. Touchdown, Broncos. The defense must have been thinking pass on that play.
Yeah, and everything was working there. The offensive line picked up some blocks. The wide receivers picked up some blocks. And then they get in for the score.
McManus comes in for the extra point. The point after is good. The Broncos have made this a 3-possession game with under 2 minutes to play.
They just kept coming at him. They were determined not to let this one go down to the final play of the game. That's good coaching and a good job by the players.
Denver is lined up for the kickoff. Moore back to return.
This one is taken by number 29.
The Seahawks will start the drive at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
Number 20, the lone back, dropping back to pass on first down. Pumps. Pressure coming with the throw, and they have to go to the air because they need big plays fast.
That's right. You got to have composure in these situations. Find your receivers who can pick up yardage after the catch. But most importantly, you have to keep the chains moving.
Stewart is there for the tackle. They called it inadvertent.
You know, there's so many limbs flying and body parts moving around that you just tackle whatever you can and you grab anything that's moving. Sometimes you get a handful of mass.
He hits his receiver, and they go with a no-huddle.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Drops back. Throwing. Makes the adjustment. Number 55 comes up to make the play at the 45. And it looks like they're going to go no huddle. They're coming with the blitz. Looking for the deep pass down the right side. The pass falls incomplete.
Okay, they got to keep throwing downfield to move the chains while keeping the clock movement to a minimum.
The Broncos come out in a nickel package. Wilson sends a man in motion. Throwing. Picked off. It's intercepted. It's loose. The Seahawks pick up the fumble. So they're ready to go on offense after the interception. They'll start at the 46-yard line.
1st and 10.
The Broncos come out in a nickel package with the throw. Swatted away at the line.
I'll tell you, that's exactly what you're supposed to do if you don't reach your quarterback. Get your hands up and cause an incomplete pass.
Dropping back. Steps up. Pressure. He'll keep it. Davis brings him down at the 43. They'll go with a hurry-up offense. The rush is on. Gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete. He had too much on that pass, John, as it sailed over everybody.
It looks like he might be pressing a little bit out there. He needs to be a little more patient. Find his receiver and then deliver the ball on a spot that his receiver can go to.
Drops back. Throwing. Miller is there on the stop at the 40.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, let's go, baby. Set. Here we go.
And there's the kneel down by the quarterback.
Get me going. Come on. Yeah. Play football. It's showtime, baby. So we gonna take it. From the start, from the start. Defense, get ready. All on us, y'all.
This game reaches its conclusion with the final score, Denver 41, Seattle 19.
Seahawks 19.
For EA Sports, this is Al Michaels and John Madden wishing you a very pleasant good evening.